My name is Élie Henry, full-time entrepreneur and property investment consultant, and welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel, I'm going to be taking you on my journey of life and business, giving you some behind the scenes on what I get up to, what I do, but also business, adding value, teaching, sharing knowledge, and even bringing some other people on this channel. The purpose will be to share value, to add value, to entertain, to teach, and even bring other people on this channel to provide the same benefits as well. It's going to be a roller coaster ride, loads of entertainment, but most importantly, inspiring, valuable information that people can actually take on board and put into practice. This is Élie Henry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So we're going to have a separate series to actually go through the different stages of my life up until this point. However, for the purpose of this video, being an intro to my YouTube channel, I'm going to give you a bit of background on who I am and where I come from. Élie Henry, I'm from the Democratic Republic of Congo, and contrary to what a lot of people think, I was actually born there and not here in London, England. I came here at the early age of 1 or 2 years old, and I've been living here ever since then. At the point of recording this video, I'm 29 years of age. I would say I've had a good upbringing. I'm a child of three, the eldest of three actually. Fortunate enough to grow up with both parents in London. Life up until this moment hasn't been a walk in the park per se. And again, we're gonna touch on that and go into more detail in our dedicated series. I have faced challenges up until this moment, academically and also personally in family, even internally, in regards to my own self-development as a man. I really love connecting people together. I've realized that from the ages of 16, 17, I've loved to meet new people and bring people together, which has actually been a blessing in disguise too, and I've taken it into my business at the same time. Faith has generally played a massive part as well, also the part it plays in different areas of my life too. At the age of 15, 16, I decided to take my faith very seriously. It didn't make me a boring person. It didn't necessarily make me religious, but it definitely gave me the insight that I believe I needed to develop as a man, and has unlocked so many opportunities, so many relationships that I otherwise don't believe I could have done without it. So I'll definitely be talking more about that and sharing what it means to me and how it's benefited me up until this point. And business. I would like to say business has played a massive part of my journey in my life from a very young age, and not just monetarily, but from the ages of 14, 15, being an entrepreneur in my high school, selling sweets and snacks, as some people might relate, has not just taught me how to necessarily make money, but how to work with people, how to build relationships, how to think of other people as well before yourself, because business is an act of service. And in order for you to receive that exchange of monetary income, you must provide value, you must solve someone's problem, you must help someone. So I'll definitely be sharing that on this channel and discussing how that even relates to life, and how the principles that I've learned in business have actually helped me develop more as a man, more as a human being, and become more thoughtful and empathetic to other people around me, while also pushing myself and believing that as I'm embarking on this journey, I'm actually understanding and taking more ownership of my value, of who I am, and uncovering more of my potential along the way as well. So I'm really excited to show you that part of my life and tie everything as well on my journey with that. So as well as running my business, Henry Homes, here in England, I do get up to other things during the week, hobbies and whatnot. I love fitness. The gym is a place that I like to call my second or third home. And we're gonna have different videos where I'm actually doing the work and explaining and showing how the gym and exercise and working out from the young age of 14, 15 years old has taught me the fundamentals, I believe, of life, of hard work, of consistency, of showing up regardless of what's happening, but being consistent, whether there are things that are trying to distract you or hold you back, and continuing to press towards a goal that you look to achieve. Because the funny thing as well about working out and going to the gym is that that's only half the work, because you have to also make sure you're taking care of your nutrition and the things that you do outside of the gym too. So that's probably enough about the gym and fitness, but that's definitely a big part of my life. Cinema, movies, music, a big music lover. So I get up to quite a bit outside of business, and obviously family as well. I think something that I've definitely appreciated more over the last few years is friends and family, especially since COVID. Fortunately not myself, but seeing other friends and people online who have lost people who are dearest to them, and even myself over the last few years, unfortunately seeing some relatives who have passed away. I have a newfound appreciation for family and friends and really capturing the moment. And something I actually came across recently is that life is not perfect, but it has perfect moments. And it's about being in those moments and really embracing it and capturing it. And of course in life there are so many goals and things we want to achieve or things we're not happy about, but for the things that we are, being grateful, because from that space and state of gratefulness, that's when we find the energy, motivation to improve on what we have, to look for more, while not self-sabotaging ourselves with a lot of outside noises and opinions of others that we're not good enough, that we haven't reached a certain level, or we're not meeting a criteria that has been imposed by us, even from friends and family. So that's definitely other lessons that I'm going to be tying into and sharing on this journey. My big mission, my big why in life, and not just for this YouTube channel, is to show people through my life what it looks like when you choose to look past your fears, when you put yourself out there in the realms of uncertainty in order to achieve a goal that you haven't necessarily achieved yet, and you actually see that, as I found out last year while listening to an audiobook, as you become resourceful, the resources show up. And also what it looks like when you're consistent for a very long period of time. Because unfortunately this day and age, the day and age of sound bites, of dopamine hits, it's very hard to stick at something that doesn't seem like it's working or is not making the progress that you yourself wanted to make in a certain period of time, but being patient and continuing to work on it again and again and making improvements along the way, showing people that not just that anything is possible, but when you surround yourself as well with the right people, when you are putting into practice the right advice, things change. Because in this day and age of a lot of information, again, a lot of people hear and probably even know what to do, but they haven't become the version of the person that they need to become to actually do the thing, to see the changes in their lives, in their fitness, their health, financially, in their career, their business, or in the relationships that they have when it comes to family and friends. So that's my responsibility. At the same time, I don't put myself responsible for how people feel when it comes to my assignment, my goals and my journey. This is my YouTube channel, this is my journey. But I hope and believe that as you embark on this journey with me, you'll definitely be able to be inspired by some of the things that I share, show, and learn even from the insights that I've gained through not just my successes, but also my losses as well. So it's to exemplify and really show people authenticity and how authenticity still wins. You don't have to be fake or adopt a certain persona that unfortunately a lot of people may have been or are trying to push you down, but you can be yourself and still reach out to other people and impact them in a very positive way. So if you loved today's video and you're pretty hyped for the journey that you're going to join me on this channel, then please like, subscribe and share the content, because I'm sure we're gonna have a blast together. This is Élie Henry, and thank you so much for watching.